On the last film I was talking about the Ken and Shihan. I'd like to now talk about the theory of what you should be thinking about in Aikido. When I see a lot of styles, I actually wonder where they get their information from. Even the very, very top teachers out there, masters, some of them are known as. Kategaish was a technique, well it is a technique that everybody loves, and it's a lot of fun throwing your uke, especially when we were younger, you know, couldn't do enough for kategaishes on people. Anyhow, it doesn't matter if it's multiple attack or an individual attack, or even training on the tatami. I believe that you should always think that they're coming to you. Even if you know I'm here and I see somebody coming to attack me, if they've decided to attack me and it's a multiple attack, I would go to them so that there's some rhythm, there's some movement. If I'm just standing here waiting for them to hit me and I've then got to move at the last second, I may not be quick enough. If I sort of go to meet them and step off line just as we're about to come together and come here, it makes sense to me. So, if we can just agree for a moment that the attacker would be coming to me, or your partner on the tatami, you know, you offer a hand, you offer a shoulder, whatever you offer your body, whatever you offer, they're coming to you. So why would you then enter if it's not an uriminagi? Urimi is an entrance to the rear. So it means that you're actually going to meet them, past them, and beyond them. There's not many irimis done in Aikido. Forget the nage part, the throwing part. There's not many entrances, because if you enter incorrectly, you perhaps become the attacker. If you enter to blend by going to the side, it makes more sense. I'd like to just look at the kategaish. On the film previously, there was, I was showing about the hand and the feet, the hand and the feet, the hand, the feet, the body, the hand, the feet, both feet, the body, the turn, the shihan. You'll notice that my hands are with me all the time, over the head and come down from the head. Many people that do shihan, you'll see them come here and keep it not over the head, but around the head, and it'll pass behind the head, and then about here, this point, they throw the person down with their arms. This was one of the points that I was talking about earlier, about when I see weapons, I see cuts done like this. There's a lot of this done in what we call Kashima Bokken. Sensei Chiba was a very, very powerful master, and you wouldn't want to mess with him. And if I put my body movement, you can create tremendous power, and it is body movement, but there's a lot done with just the simplicity of the wrists. So it's a little bit like the wrists start to move and then the body engages. Let's go back to the kategaish. I offer Iwama again just because it's easy. They come to grab this. If I enter like that and then try and take it away, I've gone towards them when really I wanted to go this way, because this is the way they're coming. So I should turn it on the spot, offer it turn it on the spot. There's the movement of the Ken. Offer, turn it on the spot. Take hold of the wrist and with the thumb in the hand. If you turn on the ball of the foot, or the feet, first one, then the other, this is where it would go without going back into them. So don't go back into them. You'll see a lot of YouTube where they throw it back into them. The only time you'll do this is if they have a knife and you're trying to put the knife into their face so that you have something against them that they're trying to use on you. Apart from that, the Saito Sensei taught me, the Kotegaeshi taught me was take it out of the way, and it's a little lead forward. You turn, stepping out, sweeping with this foot, and there. Kotegaeshi is a small wrist twist. Don't take my word for it, look in the books and you'll see that's what it says, a small wrist twist. It's not a small wrist twist and an elbow collapsing. A small wrist twist and an elbow collapsing. It's a small wrist twist, the arm stays like this, uke goes up and over their own wrist like a Catherine wheel. This is, now if you're at home and you don't have a partner or you can't train at the moment because of lockdown, you can do these techniques. You can stand there, do your Aikido. How does it feel? Is your first foot out of sync? Are you shifting your body weight across the line of attack? This is all wrong. You know, is your timing out? Can you make it smooth? Can you learn to use mass? Shihan I was talking about earlier, there's mass. Here, your mass builds, your mass builds, your mass builds. You become one with your attacker. So, I'd like you to just consider what I've said on this film. And if somebody's coming towards you, like I am coming towards the camera, why would I go towards them as well? I should be offering, not going any deeper towards them. And if I want to go this way, then we are both in harmony going the same way. And then keeping in the harmonious way of moving forwards together. This is what I believe is Osen's Aikido. This is harmony. With both, two people become one. I open, they come so that I'm out of their line of attack. And I throw them without going back over that line. I hope you've found this of interest, and I'll try and explain how I see more techniques and the weapons as we go. A lot of people I've met who do Iwama Aikido, they say that Hasogash with the Jo is like a Riminagi, and it sort of is, but the part that I like looking at is the way the Irimi works and the way we pass. Saito Sensei used to say it's like two trains on the same track, and as they come at the last minute they pass each other because somebody's moved the links on the tracks so that they're on the same one, and they move the links and they bypass like this. This was his way of explaining it. Two trains on the same track, but the points were moved, and this is at the last minute you blend. on the same track, the last minute you blend. This is Irimi. Okay. I hope you enjoyed it. Thank you for your time.